Like, first of all, it is an enormous issue, and it is one of the things that keeps me up late, is working on this issue and trying to find solutions. And even today, I was in Longford and went to one of the new Simon community facilities where there are 10 people living now who aren't homeless now, but they were for quite a period of time. And I think particularly when it comes to kids, people find it offensive, and I find it offensive too, that children are in emergency accommodation, and that impacts on their education, it impacts on lots of other things. And
if that's offensive, would you not sense a more urgent approach, taking a more urgent approach to the problem? I
think the most important thing and the most obvious thing we need to do is to build a lot more housing. Yeah. And that's being done. This year we'll have built about 20,000 new homes and apartments, and that's more than any other year this decade. And I know that just sounds like a number, but if you think about it, that's 20,000 families, maybe 55,000 people who this Christmas Day will be sitting around the table in a house that didn't exist a year ago. But it's not enough.
Yes.
And we need to ramp that up a lot quicker.
Yes.
It'll be 25 next year, 30 the year after.
Because you've promised us 50,000.
I actually wish we could. I wish there was a way to ramp it up quicker, but the only way to ramp it up quicker is to cut corners, and I'm not willing to do that with housing again, because we did that before, and we remember where that left us.
You said that you're looking at Micheál Martin, for example, describing on Joe.ie this week that the housing crisis is a genteel upper middle class resistance to. There is a genteel upper middle class resistance to building local authority housing, kind of ultimately suggesting it's a class problem.
Did
Micheál Martin
say that?
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. I grew up in Blanchetown, live in West Dublin. There's a lot of social housing in my constituency, and we're building more of it.
So you'd reject that?
And I've always, as a councillor, always supported it as well. I think there's an innate sense of decency in Irish people, that everybody believes that there should be, a floor below which nobody should fall, and a basic thing is having a roof over your head.
So what would you say to a family sitting in a hotel room tonight, say 2 or 3 kids, and the kids can't go to bed because everyone's up and around the place? What would you say to them to offer them some class of hope?
Well, I suppose the first thing I say to them, that I'm sorry that they're in the situation that they're in.
Right.
That the government is going to do and is doing everything we can to resolve the problem. That homelessness for families will be temporary. That they won't be there forever.
You're going to fix it?
I don't know. I don't know if it'll ever be fully possible to entirely, eliminate homelessness. But I think we can make it much better than it is. Certainly family homelessness, or families in B&Bs or hotels for a prolonged period of time. I think we can resolve that. But